Rapper Blueface
is in the hospital tonight after being attacked in federal prison.
Rapper Blueface is in the clinic this evening in the wake of being gone after in government jail. The jail life isn't doing great for Blueface. News has arisen that the rapper is purportedly in basic condition. Subsequent to being cut, Blueface could have had the option to pull off tossing punches outwardly, yet the equivalent can't be said while he's been secured. The seriousness of the circumstance and the dim subtleties rising up out of in the slammer have created a long shaded area over the rapper's future, starting dire discussions about well-being and endurance in the reformatory framework. The stunning news has ignited a fierce blaze of hypothesis and concern, leaving fans as eager and anxious as can be. So you might be asking what prompted this vicious fight. Continue to watch till the finish of this video to see what's truly happening to Blueface in jail. Trust me, you would rather not miss this. Before we get into the video, I need to give a fast holler to the main superstar specialist, the Ice Champ. The Ice Champ is doing a unique arrangement for the following 24 hours on Jewel Watches, chains, and more. Follow at the Ice Champ on Instagram presently. What's truly happening to Blueface in jail? Blueface doesn't appear to be pretty much as extreme as he used to be since he's been in jail, despite the fact that he's probably been behaving as well as possible. That hasn't been sufficient to keep him in the clear. The idea Tiana rapper has had it harsh these recent months from habitually being hauled by his child moms to conforming to trials and probation leads. Obviously, he hasn't been tenacious enough, as he's been tossed in a correctional facility for a probation infringement that he was called into court for 7 days prior. Blueface's trial this time wasn't generally so fruitful as his past ones. In light of the fact that the rapper will not be emerging for a long while, Blueface stood out as truly newsworthy as expected after officials responsible for his probation guaranteed the rapper had disregarded at least one guidelines. Blueface has gotten a ton of charges throughout the long term and has for the most part gotten off daintily, yet the probation he got from his club thumped down attack cases a couple of years back elaborate a few severe principles, and Blueface has sadly broken some of them. On January 12, 2024, there was a consultation planned in regards to a probation infringement on the LA beatdown attack case. It's muddled how precisely Blueface is regarded the probation, yet it appears to be the rapper is no more bizarre to disrupting the guidelines. A video of Blueface circled very quickly after he escaped the town hall that showed how he was firmly checked as he was going in. Blueface could be heard in the video saying, "I'm taking care of a few obligatory issues, man. I'll see you on the opposite side." Blueface's expression about seeing them on the opposite side wasn't obvious to his fans until news surfaced that the rapper may show up for own time. Various sources affirm that Blueface was arrested, yet he will not be having any admittance to the web at any point in the near future to give updates to his fans, as he typically does. Online records about his case demonstrate that the idea Tiana rapper will be in there until summer. The more unequivocally it appears he will not be getting his opportunity back until July 2, 2024. Anyway, there are clashing tales that there perhaps a shortage of beds in prison, so if Blueface can't get at a space, he might be gone sooner than he suspected. Yet nobody knows without a doubt yet, except for the way that Blueface has been as of late. Captured may not turn out well, as it will reflect gravely in regards to his Vegas strip club case probation infringement. This could set him in a terrible situation for the future. Knowing about that case, rappers' responses to Blueface being in jail, all things considered, Blueface won't be in the public eye for some time, which would mean his regular fuming be required to be postponed. Yet there are no deficiencies of partners around him who will do the yelling for his sake, particularly his supervisor Wack 100. In the wake of affirming to Blueface's fans that he was secured, Wack 100 proceeded to post an image that appeared to be a mug shot of Blueface, yet was in various varieties. He subtitled the post "Free Blueface," which was likewise written on the actual photograph. Wack didn't give a lot of data about the fundamental explanation Blueface was secured. Read the idea Tiana rapper chief likewise couldn't help himself yet to maintain a little business as an afterthought. A few hours after his most memorable post, he continued to promote free Blueface merchandise to his fans. Blueface's mom, Carissa Saffel, likewise said something regarding the question of Her child being secured, Carissa couldn't imagine anything to fault for her child's absence of opportunity other than his child mom's being liable for the issue. She guaranteed that both Jaden and Crone had brought just a burden to her child's life. Carissa discussed how Blueface had gotten the infringement probation charges as a result of two separate occurrences that supposedly elaborate Jaden and Crone. She proceeded to communicate her dissatisfaction on her Instagram story. Ruler realizes our hearts are petitioning God for Jonathan. In another post she composed, Jaden got him one charge rock, got him the one that abused the other. That is the reason it's so calm, supplicating everybody sees now why I didn't need them together. Carissa further settled her parental concern. Since guardians need what's best for their kids, I love them everything except not together, appealing to God for everybody to pay attention to their folks. Carissa wasn't finished with her genuine articulation as she gripped that her child was in prison, and her heart was broken once more, and it was on the grounds that they all didn't pay attention to her. Carissa said Jaden and Cran ought to counter her proclamation, assuming it appeared as though she was lying about the circumstance and all that happened might have been kept away from. She opened up lie and composed particularly know what his identity is and that he was waiting on the post-trial process when BEM1 tossed a glass at security and BM2 hit a fan. When you with individuals who love you, they don't begin then carry on as though nothing happened, Carissa said, assuming Jaden and Cran had both cherished him as they generally guaranteed they would stand up and get out whatever truly occurred and apologized to her since she attempted to get them all to make the best choice after Carissa had communicated her thoughts. However much she might want, she presumed that she had proactively acknowledged responsibility and accused her child of being a supporter reliably not paying attention to her admonitions from the very start. Carissa said now they have kids that they should get to tune in or the age frustrated will proceed. Blueface Trial wrongdoings. Blueface has insistently figured out how to wind up before an appointed authority regardless of whether deliberately, yet the Los Angeles rapper has lucked out and acquired his opportunity pretty much every time that occurred in the past. Back in October 2022, Blueface was engaged with a shooting occurrence at the 6000 block of Wendy Street west of Harry Reid Worldwide Air Terminal. A man named Cavius Taylor purportedly supported a slug twisted to his left hand, which prompted the capture of Blueface in November of that year, and he pled blameworthy to the charge in July of 2023. Blueface's case was dealt with by Judge Kathleen E. Delaney in a Clark District Court. His sentence came about a year after the wrongdoing had been carried out, and the rapper was condemned to a limit of 3 years probation. Judge Delaney shared with the rapper in court, in the event that you get found out back here on any probation infringement, particularly anything including a weapon, I won't hold back to place you in jail for a huge time frame. Under the provisions of the rapper's probation, he was requested to not be found on the Las Vegas Strip or the Midtown region, except if he had a genuine motivation to be there. Blueface was likewise requested not to contact the person in question or to be found utilizing or having medications or liquor. The rapper was informed he would serve no less than 2 years and a limit of 5 years in the slammer, assuming that he at any point disregarded probation. The casualty of the wrong